It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another production here from the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Of course, it is our mission to try to bring you some news that you could use. Today is no exception to the rule. Follow me on Twitter X at The Mike Prince Show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And don't forget to check out the website at obnradio.com. With all that being established, let us jump right into today's episode. Well, at the start of the Southwestern Athletic Conference softball tournament, you had 8 teams. Now there remains 3 roller coaster rides for the tournament by way of Gulfport, Mississippi. You had the Alabama State Hornets coming out of the losers bracket to find themselves in a very win or lose, go home situation against the FAMU Rattlers, scheduled for today at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. That winner will advance to take on the Jackson State Tigers in what could be the first of a potential 2-time head-to-head competition. They'll be scheduled to play at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. If Jackson State wins, then they will be crowned the champion. Whoever comes out between Alabama State and FAMU, whoever wins, if they happen to win that first game, then there will be a final deciding game on Saturday from Gulfport, Mississippi. So the stage is definitely set. And if you've noticed, all of the teams that remain are Eastern Division teams. And I find that very, very interesting. We know that Prairie View had a very dominant year, 23-1 in conference play. Had great expectations, but they fell short twice to Alabama State. And it makes one wonder, could it be that the East is just a little better than the West? Or was it just a case of bad luck? The Panthers did not help their own cause in the course of the 3 games that they played in the tournament. They had bases loaded 4 times and got a total of only 3 runs. And that's always critical, especially in postseason play, when you got to make things count and maximize on any crack or chink in the armor. So the Panthers, although it's a disappointing loss and exit from the tournament, great regular season, but you got to feel for the program. I know they had great expectations. They came in with the 3-peat on their minds, but now they have to go back and reload and see how the rest of this pans out between FAMU, Alabama State, and Jackson State. Now, we know that what Prairie View accomplished was absolutely fantastic, but do you look at this as a season of success, or do you look at it of a season of success but coming up short because of the expectations? Because at one point of the season, it was even mentioned that the Panthers were bored, which would indicate that they had done all that they could do within the conference, and they were just waiting for postseason action so they can go and represent the conference for what would be the 3rd consecutive year. But all of that now is on the back burner, and congratulations again for a great season, and almost trying to keep the string of consecutive games going, as in the case of the Mississippi Valley softball program led by Coach Lee Smith. They won 6 consecutive games. So the Panthers will have to go, well, not 6 consecutive games, but 6 consecutive championships. And so the Panthers will have to go back, reload, and see how all of this go. But meanwhile, overall production of these games and the competitions of these games have been absolutely fantastic from start to finish. Unfortunately, no teams from the West remain, and it's all eastward bound from here on out. So Jackson State sits in the driver's seat waiting to face off against either Alabama State or FAMU starting today at 10:30 a.m. In the world of baseball, Prairie View will open up against Grambling State today in Louisiana. That should be a very intriguing contest. You had the start of Texas Southern and Alcorn, which actually started on Thursday. Due to the lateness and the lack of communication, we were not able to get you a final score, but stay tuned along the course of the day on Twitter X at the Mike Prince Show. We'll definitely get that out to you. And the same goes for the Black College World Series. We'll get you caught up on all those scores and updates throughout the course of the day. I want to remind you that you can support Prairie View Athletics by participating in the Panther Club's golf tournament, which will be in Hempstead, Texas on May 24th. Be sure to check them out and reach out to them for more detailed information. Rough trip for the Panthers, but they shall rebound and pounce back into action. I've got the exit stage left for right now. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, reminding you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. So until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.